Last year was my 50th year playing golf. I started when I was 7 years old. Nice putt. I actually like to read and study the real well-known instructors in the game of golf, and one of my favorites, I read his books, is Stan Utley. I was reading his The Art of Putting one day, and there's a paragraph in there that talked about fundamentals. He explained that the line across the top of your forearms has to be parallel to the target line. So I just started thinking for a few minutes as to what could you put on the handle of the putter that would help you put your forearms in that right position. Produce a nice pendulum swing motion here. I struggled with the name there for a while, and I thought, okay, well, what does it actually do? The putting stroke teacher is what we called it. A 10-foot putt like this, just a fraction of wrist break will close the putter face and he'll miss to the left. Position the rods across the top of the forearms in the proper plane angle for the person that's using the putter, and everyone's going to be different. You comfortable in that posture?
Yeah, that's how I putt.
So we must bend this device just above the top of the putter handle, either forward or backward, so that when I'm in the playing position, the rods rest gently across the top of the forearms.
Depending on where your wrist hinge is, I mean, you want to keep the wrist right out of it. So there's a big difference.
I can see with that one there, the alignment is better, and it gets me in a better position to make a better stroke.
Brilliant. Absolutely excellent. Really, really excellent.
What you want to do is keep it all one piece motion. This, don't allow the rods to slide on your forearms. The other big advantage of this training aid, as opposed to many training aids out there, is the fact that this doesn't force a positive result. You can still make a mistake with this training aid, which is the best way to learn.
When I miss, I usually miss low and to the left.
It doesn't fasten to your arms, it doesn't brace your arms. So you can actually add wrist hinging, either intentionally to feel what it's like, or mistakenly, and it'll give you the feedback right away.
If I do this, I'm going to turn it over, and if I do this, I'm going to push it. So it gives me, I feel exactly, if I put pressure on that bar, it tells me I'm moving this arm too far that way. And if I put, you can feel exactly where your arms are at any given time based on, how hard you're touching the bar. No, I honestly think it's a good invention. I'm involved in teaching a program that's it's taught North America wide now, called Get Golf Ready in 5 days. And it's amazing how quickly these beginners that have, some of them never rolled a putt, they catch on to these three fundamentals and get a proper feel for it right away.
Nice job.
Pretty cool. That's great. Yeah. Very good.
Two right in the middle of the hole.